Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Beauty by Nisha. My name is Nisha. Today I'm going to be showing you how I created this easy summery look. I wanted to keep it simple, quick if I could, because let's be real here, I don't have a lot of time anymore. I gotta make looks as quickly as possible, and I wanted to share how I've been doing my routine with you to make it quick, simple, easy, and still look a little glam. Alright, so if you want to see how I created this look as well as the products that I've been using that are my all-time favorite products lately, then don't forget to subscribe to my channel and continue to watch. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to prep my face. I'm going to use a primer, and I'm actually going to use a setting spray. I've been using a setting spray to prep my face before actually applying foundation, concealer, and stuff, because I found that it actually helps my makeup from not rubbing off on my own clothes as well as on my kid. I noticed that before, if I didn't do this, what was happening is when I would like hug my kid and stuff like that, he would have like makeup all over him. So this has actually helped prevent that. I'm going to first prime my face. I'm going to be using the old Henrikson Banana Bright Face Primer. I love this primer. It is very smooth and lightweight. It also doesn't make my skin feel super like tacky or anything. And it really does just brighten up my face, and it gives it kind of like a little bit of a glow, which I really like. Especially because I want a little bit of glow in the summer. I want it to look like a natural sun-kissed glow if I can get that. And then my favorite setting spray is the Morphe one. This one, it's just honestly my favorite. I love the way it sprays out too. It's actually like a mist instead of like a spritzing like spray, which can be kind of annoying because then sometimes you get like really big droplets, or you have to like go really fast to make it kind of like a mist. This one, you don't have to do too much of that. It is really honestly my favorite one. It also just, it really does make my makeup last all day long, or however long I need it to. So Morphe, this one is where it's at. And it smells good. I like that. So I'm going to use the setting spray now. I'm also going to use it again at the end. Okay, so for foundation today, I'm going to be using the Luminous Silk Foundation by Giorgio Armani. It's one of my favorite high-end foundations. I really love this one. It really does give me like a nice glowy, dewy look, which I find like a lot of other foundations that say they do that don't really do it enough for me, or they make my skin really oily throughout the day, and it's not just like a natural dewy look, it's actually my skin oil just melting my makeup away. But this one doesn't do that, which is good because for the price it should be pretty perfect. Okay, so we have blended the foundation. See, it does give me, like, I would say it's more medium to full coverage, but I think if you wanted to use light coverage, you just use very minimal product, it would still do what you needed to do. It's nice because it's buildable, so if I wanted to add more, I could, but I am not going to today because I'm really just want to go for like a more natural look. It's okay to me if you see a little bit of my imperfections in my skin. I'm not really concerned about it. That's one thing, because over the last few months my skin has not been very perfect. I'm still working on getting it back to being clear and diminishing those acne scars that I have. So it's going to take some time, and I have learned to live with my acne scars for now. They were a lot worse before, but they've gotten so much better. So we're on the right track. And then for concealer, I'm going to use my all-time favorite concealer that I live by. I've been using it for a few years now. It's one of the ones that I always re-up on. Other ones I use until it's done. I'm like, it's okay. I probably won't buy it again. But like the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer is absolutely my favorite. I was gonna like cover up a little bit of this redness here with this too, because those ones are a little red. Okay, there we are, concealed. Now we're going to use our setting powder. My favorite setting powder to use is the Hudabeauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder. I use the color Pound Cake. It's been my go-to. Okay, and while I'm baking away, I'm going to go in and I'm going to do some contouring. So for contouring, I'm going to use my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I personally like using like a powder brush like this to use for contouring because I don't like having like a sharp line of contour. I just want like a little bit of like a bronzy glow. And I'm not even really pushing up against my face. I'm very lightly going over so that it looks more like natural. And then I'm going to take my Too Faced Sweetie Pie bronzer. I like it because it's a little bit lighter of a shade, so it's got like some little like pinky undertones in it too. And I like using this one for framing around my face. Alright, there we go. And then I'm going to contour my nose, but for this I am going to go back to using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I have my little Morphe nose brushes, and I'm going to start with this brush, M3. I'm going to just go over it and then create that line. We snatch the nose. Honestly, I think there's a ton of different ways that you can contour your nose. Personally, I do it pretty quick and simple. It works. It slims it down a little bit. I don't need to slim down my nose like a whole lot, personally. But there's tons of different tutorials on how you can do that and how you can really slim down your nose. I like to do mine quick, easy, simple, bam, done, little slimmed, little contoured, we're good to go. Okay, and then to like fix it so it doesn't look like a hot mess on my nose here, I just take, again, my beauty blender that I've been using for my foundation, and I'm just going to lightly go over top and kind of blend it in a little bit more so it just looks more natural. See, like, I really wouldn't do like a before and after because I really don't think it does a whole lot for my nose when I contour it. I just do it because it just slims it down just the tiniest bit to me, honestly, that I see a difference. But it doesn't really do a whole lot. And then I'm going to use a blush. I'm going to be using, I don't know why I've been so obsessed with this blush lately. I recently was going through my makeup and I found this blush and I was like, oh my god, I really like this one. And now I've been kind of obsessed with it and I keep using it. I use the Patrick Starrr MAC one, and it's the I'm Not Blushing Powder Blush Duo. And this is the colors in it. So it's like pinky and brown, and I just like go right into the middle of it and just like go like this. Make sure there's not too much on there, and then I just like lightly go over. There you go. Easy, simple. I've been super obsessed with this one. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's just like the neutral colors, and they always like literally do just give me a little bit of a blushy pinky tone to my cheeks. But I don't need too much. I don't really like a lot of blush. I'm gonna wipe off the rest of my setting powder here because I think we're all set. And then I'm just gonna apply my highlighter now because I'm not gonna do anything too crazy with my eye makeup today. Normally I probably wait till doing it like last, but because today I'm not gonna be doing anything crazy, I'm gonna do a more like natural summer glow. I'm just gonna do it now. And my favorite highlighter of all time is still the Anastasia Beverly Hills AMREZY highlighter. It's perfect for summer, spring, fall, winter, whatever. You can really pack it on if you want to have like an intense glow, or you can just do a little bit of a light little glow on there and then it looks like you're a little bit sun-kissed. So I'm going to do it light today. Hopefully it turns out light. Sometimes it doesn't. also do a little on the nose. If I really want a lot of highlighter and I really want you to see my highlight, I'm just going to pack that baby on. But today, we're going to do it subtle. And let's get into the eye look. So far, I've really been liking the medium nude one. I did want to get the light nude, but it was always sold out, and then I just kind of forgot about it, so I just used medium nude. I also really, really love the Coral Obsessions and the Warm Brown Obsessions. Usually in the winter, I'll also use like Warm Brown and the Mauve Obsessions. Is it mauve or mauve? I don't know, but you know what I mean. Or the Warm Brown Obsessions, because they're like my favorite ones to use. Today, I'm going to go in, I'm going to use the Coral Obsessions because I'm going to make a little bit of like a corally. Look at this rogue hair over here, Jesus. Today, I'm just going to be using the Coral Obsessions because I just want to create a look that has a little bit of like a pinky coral look to it, but I want it to be subtle. I don't want it to be too crazy. So, here it is. I'm going to go ahead and use this shade here. So as you can see, I'm blending it into my crease and just above it as well, going into my brow line, but I don't want to go too far up. And then I am also doing it on the outer lid here, just because I'm not going to use too many different colors, and I really want this to kind of blend into each other, and then I'll use a different color for the mid and inner lid. Okay, and then with the other shade that I'm going to use, I'm going to be using this one here. I'm just going to go ahead and go from the inner to the mid. Okay, super easy, right? 2 shades. It's really all you need, but I'm going to add a little bit of glittery sparkle to it. Might add a little bit of a darker color into that outer crease, so our outer lid. So I'm going to start there first. And I'm just going to go in with this like light type of orangey brown shade. And I'm just going to be so light with it that it's just going to add a little bit of darkness. I don't want it to be too dark and I don't want it to be too smoky. I just want like just a little bit, just a tiny bit. Like tiniest bit. See, it doesn't even really look like I did anything, but I did. It just makes it a little bit dark. Just a little bit darker on the edge there. There you have it. Okay. And then I'm just going to go in. I'm just going to add a little bit of like a sparkle to it. So we're actually going to use this cute little shade here. And I'm just going to gently rub my finger over it. So I have like very minimal on my finger there. I think you can see. Yeah, okay. And I'm just going to lightly dab it on. Okay, and then before I continue on with eyeliner and finishing up my brows, I'm going to use the Morphe setting spray just one more time just to set it up. You know, I don't use it at the end when I'm done my makeup, like fully with eyelashes and everything. Okay, so we've got our lashes on. They were kind of working against me today, but I have won the battle against the lashes. I did not give up today. Okay, so now for lipstick, but I'm going to be using the MAC Nice and Spicy liner. All right. So the lipstick I'm going to be using today is the MAC Velvet Teddy. So the Nice and Spicy lip liner and the Velvet Teddy lipstick are probably one of my favorite combinations. See, it's just like a natural nude for me. It's like not too nude, but it's got like a little bit of like a pinky undertone, I guess. And there you have it, a easy summery look. I have put the products I used today down below in the description. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching today. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, subscribe now, as well as don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, a like, and if you want to be notified when I upload a new video, then turn on that notification bell. Thanks again, guys, for watching. Bye for now.